in a line for the third time this afternoon. 5 lights are on. It's lights out, away we go. Piastri, Joe, Bottas and Perez will all be scoring points if we don't get a restart here. But that was absolute chaos at the start.
We've lost 6 cars, I think, from the start of that race. Absolute chaos from the start of the restart. But yeah, do they keep these positions or is it taken back one lap?
Okay, so Silverstone, lap 1. Silverstone, lap 1, they didn't get past a sector. That's why when we restarted, they had to do it in the original grid order. Otmar Safnauer, you've got 2 cars out at the moment. If we don't apply those rules from Silverstone before, we'll come to you in 2 seconds because we just want to see the replay of what happened. To you, down on the pit wall, your reaction to what happened to your cars, please.
Yeah, really sad to see, Crofty. We had a really good race going, and I mean it's just chaos at the start like this, and you know it's just a massive gamble with cars going off all over the place and having to avoid them. Yeah, I doubt Pierre even saw Esteban there.
I don't think he did. We've just seen the replay from on board with Esteban. What do you understand to be the rules here? Did we go through one sector before the red flag, and will the FIA have to go back to what was on the grid to determine what the classification is currently?
Yeah, this is deja vu all over again, Crofty. I'm not sure we went through a sector. I don't know. I'll have to ask Alan, the sporting director, what we do next.
Yeah, he's your rules and regulations man, but that was definitely what happened at Silverstone after that lap 1 incident.
I remember.
Yeah, what happens here, I've no idea, but if they did go through a sector, that is a very costly incident, albeit a racing incident between your 2 drivers for your team.
Yeah. Go.
Absolutely. Otmar, thank you very much indeed for joining us. The restart procedure is under investigation by the stewards, which means they're looking into, did they go through a sector? And if they did go through a sector, that would be the finishing order if we can't finish. And I'm assuming, Jensen, that we wouldn't finish because the lap to the grid would be the final lap of this race, and they'd all be sat on the grid. The lights would go out. How I would imagine it, I would also imagine that Carlos Sainz might want to keep away from him for a bit.
Yeah.
He's not happy.
That was absolute mayhem. And even in the background, you had the Williams spinning. I don't know who he made contact with. I guess it was De Vries. Here we go at the start again.
So
reasonably good start by Fernando actually that time.
And Verstappen doing what he had to do there to keep Lewis at bay.
Yeah, Fernando's doing everything right here. Lewis runs him wide a little bit, and it's the contact there. It looks like Carlos goes a little bit deep into the corner.
Stupid rule. How the hell you can put a red flag before?
Yeah, copy, mate.
Maybe because we don't complete a lap, we go back to the same positions. It happened in Silverstone.
Yes, we're looking at that, mate. We're on that. We're already on that. So just get the car back. Do you think there's damage?
No, it's okay. The car is okay.
Copy, mate. Okay.
Check this immediately. They should do it. They should do it.
Yeah,
That
we're on it.
is proof that Fernando Alonso is the driver that thinks of every outcome at every available moment. Where others will be shouting, understandably, he didn't like it. Now, check this rule. You know, he's already thinking, right, how can we salvage this?
Yeah. Oh. Let's see. And then it looks like Gasly just thinks he hasn't got anyone on the right-hand side, but when you're going so much slower than the pack, you just have to think there's possibly going to be someone there. And it was his teammate. I mean, very unlucky.
Wow. Lawrence Stroll has come down to the pit wall. He's smiling. Little handshake with his son there. That's Peter Hall, isn't it? The strategy guy at Aston Martin.
Did Stroll get a puncture or something? Because he got a tap through turn 1, I think, and then turn 3 he just went straight on, didn't he? It was very strange.
Whether the tyres were cold, brakes too cold, I'm not sure. Either way.